Alright, hello everyone. So, this is my recent haul of items from Facebook Marketplace. So this right here is a TIAC sort of rack, drawer sort of thing. And there are two buttons here because you cannot actually pull these things out. If you press the button, it engages a spring-loaded mechanism that brings that out, and then to put it back in, just push it. And with that, I bought some tapes inside here, so let's take a look at them. So here I have 6 tapes with me. Okay, so there they are. I'll just bring them a bit closer together now for the video. Okay, so I have 4 Sonys and 2 THATs. So I have 2 Sony XTune2 cassettes, 2 THATs OW-1, and 2 Sony CDI-X2s. So when I got this, actually 2 of them already had a bad wrapper. So it's this Sony XTune, you see that, it's already slightly open. And this THATs, it's also slightly open. So I'm going to open them up right now. Alright, so I'll bring this to my desk and let's do the unwrapping. Alright, so as previously stated, I'm going to be unwrapping these 2 cassettes, which have already been slightly open. That's why I'm unwrapping them. The plastic was slightly damaged. So this is a Sony XTune2 90, and this is a THATs OW-1 90. So first, I'm going to open the THATs. This is actually the first THATs cassette that I've ever owned. I've never owned any previously. So let's just unwrap this. And let's take a look. So it opens quite easily. It's another caramel style wrapper. But this one doesn't seem to want to go out. Also, both of these cassettes are in slim cases, and the Sony one in particular, it's in the well-known last of the line Sony slide case. Yeah, we'll take a look at that later, but first the THATs. So, oh dear, it's quite difficult to pull out. I don't know why. Alright, there you go. It's out. And as you can see here, it's placed in the same style of case and J-card that is in the last of the line Fuji DR1 and DR2. So in here the J-card is up there at the top instead of at the bottom of the cassette. So this is the spine, very plain. Yeah, very plain J-card. And let's open it up. And this right here is the cassette. I quite like this window. There's like a smoke thing. It's clear in this little semicircle here. Also clear in this semicircle. But then over here it's sort of like a smoked kind of thing. And here as a little window to the tape, it's clear and it's like sort of bulging out, and I think it looks really nice. So that's the THATs OW-1. So now let's take a look at the J-card. So this J-card, it seems you could fold it out like that if you want to, just like that, and you could flip it over if you want to write some sort of track listing, because there are lines there with some with the usual sort of stuff, you know, date, time, source, noise reduction, that stuff. Now if we take a look at the stickers, they're very interesting stickers, because if you look here on side A and side B, it's actually curved. I'm not 100% sure where these would actually go on the cassette itself, but as you can see here, they're curved. It's very interesting shape. And in here it's the usual number of minutes sort of thing, 40, 46, 50, 54, 60, 64, 70, and 90. And then at the back of these stickers, I'm guessing something about the cassette, and it talks about sort of directions and stuff, I'm pretty sure. And this one, it tells you to wind it using a pencil, which we all know is, well, not always correct. So give me 1 second. I've got my Bic with me right here, and so got my Bic. I'm going to wind the cassette, and let's take a look at the tape inside it. Alright, the tape is in here. Okay, this is a very interesting tape. It's very, very dark brown. Okay, hold on. Let me just bring the camera a bit closer. Yeah, there. See, you see that? It's very dark brown. It's quite well calendared and shiny, and it is translucent, which is something that is to be expected from tapes of this era, last of the line ones. So, yeah, that is that's OW-1 90. So let me just put these things back, and I'll place the cassette back in its case. So once again, the J card goes first at the top, just like that, and then the cassette goes in here like this. The super slim case, yeah. That's OW-1. Okay. Next one, let's take a look at this one. The Sony XTune2. It's a Type 2 high position cassette, though I'm sure it will be cobalt doped ferric and not pure chrome. By the way, I forgot to mention, that's OW-1. Of course, since it's brown, it's quite obviously normal position Type 1 ferric tape. It says it even there. So yeah, I'm sure this is cobalt dope because it's very dark and translucent. So let's take a look now at this Sony XTune2 90-minute cassette. You can see here, it even has its original price tag. It was bought at 7-Eleven for 320 yen. I had no idea that 7-Eleven sold cassettes until I got this. So, yep, let's open this up. There's already a slight tear here. So I think it should be quite easy to just remove it from the thing. I'm going to try to be gentle with this because I really like the look of this wrapper. I think it looks quite nice. Let's see. Can it be... How do I tear this? Whatever. Let's just destroy it. Alright. Okay. Yeah, sorry, wrapper. So, in here, we have... hold on. One thing. I nearly forgot to show the other sides of these wrappers. Okay, hold on. I'm so sorry. Okay. Let me just show them right now. Actually, I'll go grab the other two, which have not yet been wrapped. Okay, that's OW-1. Right, so see here, radial mechanism superior tape running performance, EQ 120 microseconds Type 1, 90 minutes normal position, regular spine there, clear plastic, and some more clear plastic there. And on the back, let me just go there and focus. It's a bunch of Japanese, and it says it's best for recording CDs. Just like, that's always what they say, And this right here is the progression of the THATS lineup at this time. It starts with the FM, then the OW-1, then the CDIF, then the FXXP. And you can see here the dynamic range. That's OW-1 versus, I'm not sure what this means, but this other one, the dash line, is just flat. And that's OW-1. It rises and then it peaks somewhere there in the high frequencies at 20 kilohertz. Mole is 315 hertz, and it's recommended to go up to 5.5 decibels. I think that's what it means. which is pretty high when recording, 5.5 decibels. Then it's just some other Japanese stuff and a barcode. Okay, right, let's take a look once again at the wrapper of the Sony XTune2. Right, so again, just the regular spines here, and some Japanese. And then that's usually the direction of how you're supposed to tear it. I have that same thing on my Sony ZXs on the wrappers. Over here now, you can see it shows a demonstration of the slide case. XTune2, it shows it's clear plastic, so you can see here, shock absorbing mech from Sony. And then some Japanese, yeah, slide case up. It shows their website, Sony Online as well, and the barcode. Right, so let's take a look at this cassette. Actually, hold on, I'm getting a call. Alright, sorry about that. Here's the cassette. I already placed the stickers on it after the call I took. So you can see here. This is the intended way of how you're supposed to do it. So here's the title on the spine. And at the back it says XTune, where you would put your track listing and stuff. And then here, it says here it's printed on it. I'm not sure if you can see it properly. Sony compact cassette, audio compact cassette, slide case. So, the slide case, you just slide it out of there. There you go. The stickers, I placed those on there as well. Shows the title, noise reduction on or off, on both sides. And you can see here on the shell, it's blue, and there are 2 arrows. Auto reverse. I think it's saying that because it has a rather short leader tape, so it's quick for auto reverse decks, like in car stereos, to switch to the other side. So let me just show you the tape here. Quite heavy as well, nice weight. You can see here the tape is quite interesting because it is brown and not black like on most Type 2s. And this brown tape on a Type 2 I've only seen once before, previously, actually twice before, on my 1982 Sony UCX and my 1985 Sony UCX. Maybe I'll show those in a different video, but yeah, this is the 3rd time ever that I've seen brown tape on a Type 2, and so far all 3 times have been on Sony's, so that's pretty interesting. I quite like this shell because it says has stuff printed on it. Type 2, high position, high bias, 70 microseconds EQ, dual in slide case, exclamation point, X2. And then it says shock absorbing mech with a full stop at the end, all caps as well. Sony is pretty assertive here, don't you think? And yeah, it says here 90 minutes, side A, and side B as well. So that's it for the Sony XTune2. So now, let's go over to the test. Alright, so we're here now. Actually, I'm recording this around 1 or 2 weeks after I recorded the previous clip. So, anyway, we're going to test first the OW-1 Type 1 tape, normal bias. I'm gonna turn that on. I'm gonna eject this TDK SAX, which I was just using a couple of minutes ago. I'm going to place in the OW-1 90-minute Type 1 cassette in there. Pretty attractive cassette. I like the window. Very nice shape on it. And we're going to be testing a couple more tracks by that artist on the YouTube audio library which I showed last time, Seth Chol. We're going to test a few more of his tracks, or her, I don't know. Basically a few more Ceptrol tracks today. Couple more. One on the That's OW-1 and one on the Sony XTune2. So let me just position the camera properly. You know, I have no reason why. I have no idea why, but then I don't know the reason why, but this camera, it's always slanted to the right. So I guess you're just gonna have to live with that. Anyway, this is the That's OW-1. Again, it's a 2-head, so I'm going to basically edit the video together so that you could see a comparison between the source and the tape. So first, I'm just gonna fast forward it a little bit. Okay, should be enough. Rec pause, then I'm going to test the levels. This track is called Always the Same by Ceptrol, so let's try this. Okay, it's a bit too overdriven. Let me bring it back a bit. Okay, I think this should be fine. Right now it is peaking at +1, just about. So this should be fine, and then yeah. Maybe I'll overdrive it a little bit later, but let's see. Yeah, maybe I'll try overdriving it a bit. Yeah, so let's bring it back over here. I'm going to try it on +1 and +3, the peak. So yeah. So now I'm gonna play it, and you're going to listen to Always the Same by Ceptrol. Alright? Just a couple of minutes, just a couple of seconds. Okay. 3, 2, 1, rec pause, and play. Oh, whoops. I messed that up. It did not start at the beginning. I don't know why. Okay, let me do that again. Counter to 0, and rec play. Alright, let's bring it up to +3. Wow, okay. That right there is a good sounding tape. Very, very nice. Yeah. Even on the top end, it delivered very well. Very nice Type 1 from that. Though, I mean, what else would you expect from such a good brand? That. Now, let's test out this Sony XTune2. Now, I placed the stickers on it just to show what it would supposedly look like when you put the stickers on. So on the back, you could see there the normal like index stuff, A and B, and then over here you could see like a little thing on the spine for the title if you're like arranging them. And then if you take this out, you can see there are two little stickers where you would put the title, and then say if you have noise reduction on or off. And what's interesting about this is that if I place this inside the deck, you can see there that the orange light is actually filtered out by the blue and it becomes green. Incredible. Because you see here orange and then green, orange, green. That's great. Blending of colors and all that. So, yeah. Now I'm going to record another track by Seth Joel called Orient. So first, let's fast forward it a little bit. Okay, should be enough. Counter to 0, and then let's test the levels. Just really quickly. Okay. Let's see this. Okay, this is a bit too overdriven, so let me just bring it back a bit until it peaks at +1, and then later on I'll make it peak at +3. Alright, let's just see here. Okay. I think that this should be enough. Alright. It does peak at +1 now, so that's great. And so now we're going to listen to Orient by Seth Joel. Play, record play, and then alright, let's bring it up to +3. +3. pretty good tape. Very nice Type 2. It's decent. It's not like TDK SA or SAX kind of quality, but it's still a very decent Type 2. And very heavy, nice weight to it. I like the design. Shock absorbing mech with the full stop at the end. Yeah, I like that. And the two arrows. Yeah, very 90s looking cassette. Yeah, I like the blue. So, yeah, that is the Sony XTune2 90-minute Type 2 high bias cassette. So, what do I think of these cassettes? Well, I think that they're very good performers. First, that's OW-1. They're both very unique in that they have very unorthodox cases and very nice designs. I love the look of that shell with the curves and that window. Very stylish in my opinion. And it's a very good tape, definitely a super ferric. Great Type 1. Very nice as well. This Sony XTune2 Type 2 high bias cassette slide case. I always love those slide cases because I think they're very unique. Very nice indeed. Very nice shell as well. Nice design with the blue. First time I've ever seen a blue cassette, though I do know that there is such thing as a TDK Beam 2, which is also a Type 2 cassette, Japanese domestic market. It's a blue shell as well, and it's a Type 2. They also made a Beam 1 apparently, and Sony also made an XTune 1. So perhaps blue shells were just a thing in the 90s in Japan. I'm not sure. A while ago I said this was not up to SA level, but now that I think about it, now that I've run some more tests, definitely matches the SA, though I'm not too sure because I do have a bias towards TDK. I have a lot of their tapes, though I do have a lot of Sony tapes as well, but I don't know, maybe my deck just likes TDK a bit more, but nevertheless, this is a really great performing tape. I love it. I love both of them. I think they're very nice. Very good tape inside as well. And if you have the opportunity to get one of them or to get even both of them like me, go do it. I got these myself for quite cheap. Oh, whoops. I think it was around $2-3 a piece. Really good. And let me just show you the little rack shelf thing from the beginning of the video. It's right here. I made it so that over here I have on the right I have my most prized blanks. So you know, HFES, Axias, that's Maxo, TDK, Sony, etc. And over here I have my favorite pre-recorded tapes. So you know, the Beatles and such. Yeah, I don't really have a lot of space. This rack does not have much space. At most, it can hold 20 tapes, but that's if all of them have slim cases. And here, I'm only able to fit, I think it was 9, because they all have standard cases. Though I was able to fit 10 in here. But overall, very nice rack, very nice cassettes. Yeah, overall, that's pretty nice, very satisfied with my purchase. Not sure when I'm going to record on them yet, but definitely something nice. Okay, thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.